Now, the controversy around NewsClick refuses to die down, and the portal remains under the lens of the Enforcement Directorate over the allegations of receiving dubious funds. The Enforcement Directorate has now moved the Delhi High Court, seeking a stay order on the coercive action against the founder of NewsClick, Prabir Purkhayast. Now, this is coming after the High Court directed the Enforcement Directorate not to take coercive action against the portal and its founder back in 2021. Remember, Times Now has brought you multiple emails over the last few days between the founder, Prabir Purkhayast, and an American entrepreneur, Neville Roy Singham, where the duo are actually seen discussing efforts to promote propaganda film made by the Chinese Communist Party in India. Now, Times Now has also tracked down Prabir Purkhayast's property in the national capital that has now been attached by the Enforcement Directorate as part of their investigation.
The ED had attached a property of worth rupees 4.5 crore in South Delhi, particularly in Saket, that belongs to Mr. Prabir Purkhayast, who is the founder and editor-in-chief of the organization and website NewsClick, that is under scanner by the Enforcement Directorate for routing illegal money in India from China. And this is his particular residence from where we are reporting right now. What we are being told is that he stays on the second floor, and this particular attachment happened in 2022. 6 months later, PMLA Tribunal upheld it. Also, ED's probe has revealed that illegal remittance in the web portal could be over rupees 80 crore. And over the period of 2 years, ED has questioned 20 individuals directly or indirectly linked to this particular case. The agency is in the process of filing prosecution complaint and a charge sheet too. But as of now, this particular property has been attached by the ED back in the year 2022, and investigation is underway.
Meanwhile, Times Now also told you how 6 months after the Chinese Galwan provocation, Prakash Karat, who is the left leader and former General Secretary of the party, was more worried about the anti-China sentiment spreading across India. In an email to Neville Singham on the 1st of January 2021, Karat allegedly remarked on the detailed coverage of the left by the Chinese news website Guancha, where he appreciated the coverage, especially considering the anti-China fervor that has been now stirred up in the media since what he had termed as a border incident. Now, it is worth noting that despite the loss of 20 brave savants in Galwan skirmish, Karat's email demonstrates his empathy for China. He further goes on to mention that the Indian government's restrictions on Chinese investments and imports will significantly impact and ultimately harm India more. Now, there's been a dump of email exchanges that include some between American billionaire Neville Roy Singham and the senior CPIM leader Prakash Karat were under the scanner of the ED as part of its money laundering investigation against the news portal NewsClick, which is now alleged to have received dubious funds from the businessman to spread Chinese propaganda. We also confronted the CPM leader, and here's what he had to say.
We have Mr. Prakash Karat here, sir. Do you want to say anything about the alleged email exchanges between you and Neville Roy Singham, sir, the US billionaire?
My party has issued a statement.
Sir, is it true that you replied back to him? What is the connection between, why did he email you in the first place, sir, and what was the need to...
In my party statement, just read our party.
You just talked a couple of lines. What is your stand on it, sir? The party statement we saw, what is your stand on it?
BJP MP makes all sorts of false allegations. Why should I reply to it?
So, but there is a screenshot of all these email conversations, sir. Are you calling those conversations a lie?
I'm saying all those statements he made are lies.
So the email screenshots are lies. So that is Mr. Prakash Karat. He is telling us that the BJP is spinning lies as far as the email conversations between him and Neville Roy Singham, the US businessman, is concerned. So of course, at times now we were able to access multiple conversations, multiple email exchanges between him and Neville Roy Singham, and now the Communist Party leader is telling us that this is a lie that's being spun by the BJP to change the narrative.